Welcome to Existence Training. My name is Leon Meredith, and I want to thank you from the core of my existence, from the core of my heart, for tuning in, and I will do my best to convey the depth of the thought I wish to convey to you. This is also in direct collaboration with the Foundation for Elevation Station. Let's get to it. Today I want to speak about fasting. And when I think about fasting, I think of ancient rituals, ancient times, because it's a practice that we have done many years of our lives. And it seems as though in Western culture, that's in America, that many of us have forgotten the techniques of fasting. And those of us that have partook upon certain levels of fasting is modified versions of fasting. At this point in time, I am doing a modified version of fasting. People call it a juice fast. And primarily I have been doing fruits. Well, it's fruits and some vegetables that I wasn't aware of that were fruits, like cucumbers. It's a fruit technically. Bell peppers, it's a fruit. Tomatoes, it is a fruit. I had no idea, but it's true. And my fasting regimen this time is based upon mostly fruits. And I must say that this type of fast has been the least effective of the couple other fasting methods that I have done in my life. Now I live a fasted type of lifestyle. And what I mean by that is that I eat once a day. And when I eat once a day, I eat for an hour and a half to 2 hour type of period. And I wait all the way until 7:30, 8 o'clock in the PM, and I eat my last meal right as the sun is going down during the summertime months. This is a fasted type of lifestyle. And because of my expanded knowledge, I have implemented certain techniques to cause my fasting of my day-to-day fast to be more effective. Because when you do a straight juice fast, now if you are juice fasting as I'm doing now, it lacks the fiber content. So it's no fiber to scratch the stomach and intestinal walls and scrape them as it comes out. And because of that, we still have the majority of the stuck on crap that's lining our colon and intestinal tract. And this is one of the primary reasons that us in America, we wish to do fasting, is to cleanse that intestinal tract of the gunk that's stuck to the walls. Because we eat so frequently, we end up pushing food that hasn't digested properly into places of the body that it should not be yet, further doing damage to our gut and lining of our stomach, because some of these foods are coarse at a point still. You get it? And it's so rough and coarse that we'll push it to other parts of the body, and it will damage the lining of our intestines, damage the lining of our lower part of our gut, when it should have stayed in a certain place until it softened more so. This is why I like to do a certain type of fast to cleanse all that gunk, well, as much gunk as possible, because I can't see inside the body. Well, what I do is I incorporate a certain amount of nuts into the last portion of my meal. So when I put those nuts or grains, flaxseed, quinoa into the meal, it will catch the tail end and scrape as it goes through. I found this to be a very effective way of eating. And I hope that you and your family incorporate it into your practices and see if it works for you. Now, this juice cleanse, one thing it does do is allow a easy emptying of the body. One thing it does for me, it had me urinating triple time an evening. I thought I had diabetes. I was urinating so bad. So be aware that this may be an issue if you do a straight juice fast, because the juice from the vegetables and fruits, it's gonna run through you. It don't take no time to break down. So what I advise is to lessen the times that we eat per day. It's so many different methods that I teach on other parts of this existence training, but on this one, to keep it focused on the knowledge of fasting and the importance of fasting. When we eat and our body goes into the metabolism process, and metabolize means change. And when our body is changing this food into other elements, what happens is it sucks and uses so much energy to complete this process that it ends up being the most strenuous thing our body does in our life. I mean, one big meal can take so much energy. It's more energy than a 26-mile marathon. Don't believe me? Google it from a few different directions. This is what we must become aware of. The more we eat, the more consecutively we eat, we are in essence shortening our lifespan from so many different angles. We overloading our body. We putting undue stress on our body. We must become aware of what we're doing to ourselves. And I'd love to continue to assist you in being aware of what's going on inside our body and the decisions we make. I want to say thank you. Until next time. Foundation for Elevation, tag teaming with existence training. Love.